Hello and welcome. I'm NJ Yosh, and we're back in Bellwright for episode 136. It is winter, and ooh, okay, game. All right, that was fun. Yeah.
The biting cold reminds us that winter is relentless.
Now, I have this quest to go talk, this new quest, which I think is what we're going to start out with today. It is morning, I was doing some work overnight on the defenses.
Work, lads.
So
we need to make this place look better.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep this with me. Just in case I head back down that way.
Calf, forgive me.
Food situation is running out. Let me just eat something to replace that. Wait, you know what? Before I leave here.
Morning, friend.
Sorry.
Mind the mud on the path.
A lot of false start. Let's get it together. We want to start researching our next thing. Actually, we really are kind of waiting on the town hall to unlock the next tier. We don't have a innkeeper for either of those. I don't know if it's worth going any further in any of these weapons. Kettle helm's not bad. Oh, actually, I should probably just research the sturdy arrows, because eventually I'm going to run out. Let's do that. That's a relatively... Well, it's bronze, but... a relatively easy one. So at least there's some research going on. Who's going to be here? Can I get it loaded? Probably not. Oh. Should remember to always at least tension my crossbow before leaving town. We'll head into the woods here.
Looking for trouble?
Leave this place. Ah, hello. I was told you would be coming to see me today. I hope you've come with an open mind.
Just tell me what's going on.
It's quite simple. The justice system is broken in Carvania. You know it, I know it. Every farmer and every member of the royal family knows it. Well, there's only so much we could tolerate of innocent people being imprisoned, and the guilty running free to do whatever they please. We took matters into our own hands. Brigands, bandits, garden variety thieves, and scoundrels. They all get the same punishment once we find them. They are sent to the tree.
You know what? I hate that as much as the next person, but this is too extreme.
If you want to keep bad people in line, they need to understand that actions have consequences. How many people out there don't think twice about robbing a tavern or ambushing travelers? We've tried a justice system defined by its compromises and middle grounds. It didn't work. Too easily manipulated and corrupted. Now we're doing things our way. No compromises, no middle ground. Black and white. Innocent and guilty. That's all.
I have to tell the elder about this. I can't let it continue.
It's your choice, but any blood spilled will be on your hands.
Alright. Not sure what the best outcome could be from here. I wonder if that path leads to them. Let's get off the road. Let these bandits pass.
We are keeping the peace here in the name...
Forgive me. I didn't mean to be in your way.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Okay. I've dealt with it.
Well, what happened?
I did. I
Did
don't
you
think
meet
they...
with those
I think
tree
they need
people?
to be arrested.
I assumed as much. I'll get some people on that straight away.
Alright, well, we'll see what happens.
Don't try anything stupid.
Alright, let's see. Let's go back to Bradford. Continue the different outcome quest.
Even the land seems to mourn under their rule.
I believe the election ran very smoothly, don't you?
Yeah, I want to ask some questions.
Some questions? Well, I'll answer as best I can.
I don't know. Which is very illegal, obviously. And he was quickly shut down. But it seemed like Hans Atwood had better odds to win, for whatever that's worth. Well, I recorded people's votes. Or at least I did that for half a day. He's Lord Ashburn's representative? Good question. He disappeared after he announced the election results. Anything suspicious? I don't think so. I recall Elder Steen being very nervous until Gilroy Loxley arrived in the village. But they're friends, so I'm not sure you can read into anything there.
Yep.
You wanted to speak with me?
Yes, the old carpenter himself got a vote. Not that it mattered much in the end. Hans Atwood. No good, though. Stan won in the end. I When one person has 3 votes, how much can everyone else's vote really?
Yep. Let's go find Helga. We know Gilroy rigged the election.
What do you need? Yes, I did. My husband was in high standing within the... Not that it's any of your business, but It's unfortunate he didn't win, but not much we can... Now that you mention it, it did feel like something of a letdown. There was...
Alright.
Our ancestors must be weeping in their graves.
We'll go back to Emily, but let's see what
Fine
you
wares at
got for
fair
sale. You had the best price on furs. Or on hides, rather. And I feel like we do continue to... Our hunters don't feel like they can keep up with the demand for rawhide right now, so... We'll help.
I wish I could close my eyes and wake up at a better time.
These times are harder than any I've known.
Yeah, should have eaten that. Where are you at? There you are.
I believe the election ran very smoothly, don't you? You're right. Ashburn having that strong a presence during an election. I also found something interesting. There were several pro-Atwood voters who weren't able to cast their votes on election day. They had been picked for a so-called routine inspection of their business premises. And it was Ashburn who chose who'd be inspected. Bradford might be a lost cause. The Black Ridge Pool is having... There used to be, but more and more people are turning on Ashburn. Organising elections keeps people in line. But if they're all as shady as the Bradford one seems to be, then all it's going to do is consolidate Ashburn. We need to get to Black...
Yep, we will do that. First, I want to try to do something about Harentine's prosperity. Ooh, that's expensive. Alright. Forge is missing input on... I'm not sure exactly what that means and how to fix that. It's not getting... I guess it's just that it's not getting these. But I'm not likely to... I'm not likely to have a supply of those, right? I guess maybe if I upgraded the mine... would have copper, but it's still not going to have iron or tin. I don't know what this means. Why this has the down arrow. Could try to send some cobs, some planks, and some thatch to meet their maintenance needs. Except I don't have any thatch. And yeah, I don't have what I need. Alright. Maybe we set this aside for the time being. What's Padstow's economy like? They're on the cusp of...
Anything you command.
See, they'd make tin. Alright, never mind. I've let it get dark.
Anything you can spare, kind soul?
See if I can get to any of these people before they sleep. Still got these 3 camps here, right just north of the bridge, or just north of the river. I think that's what's responsible for so many patrols crossing East Bridge.
These times are harder than any I've known.
I believe the election ran very smoothly, don't you? I'm not sure what you mean. Listen.
Yeah, you're corrupt.
What can I do for you? I will indeed. I'm the most successful businessman in It's been strange. There's some tension, some excitement. Elder Dobbins has been erratic, constantly changing. A week, maybe? He was quite sick recently, and the stress of it seemed to cause him to spiral. Some say he'll be back to normal once he... That messenger guy's been hanging around for a while, mostly observing, but he's also been asking some questions. He reminds me of a bird of prey, observing from a height before swooping in to call. So you have a vote, and you have... Theana Riesling is running against the Elder. She's something else, let me tell you. I don't agree with her on every...
Okay.
The harvest is plentiful, but it's not ours to keep.
Come to talk about the election, I assume.
My family's been here for generations, so I do. Word spreads found round the lowlands. Rumors about the Bradford election. But if there's even a whiff of anything shady here, there'll be backlash. He's been as nervous. I saw him standing on the outskirts of the village. He reacted like I dropped snow down his britches. Jumped a mile in the air. So yeah, he's not handling things well.
How'd you know? People don't like him. Especially when he's here. He wouldn't be here if he was If Loxley starts causing trouble, well, Theana, but she's also dangerous. Not to any of us, but to the established rule. She's trying to push for independence. People are really listening to her, and I'll admit she is a little naive. But what happens if she wins? If Ashburn decides she's pushing things too far?
Alright, and let's see if we can talk to her before she sleeps. Nope, she's already in her house. Alright, well, I guess that'll have to be in the morning.
Those peasants should be more grateful.
Yeah, these three camps, I think, are responsible for most of the patrols. There's also this new camp that popped up there. So I've got 24 bolts on me. Should be enough to take out a yellow camp. If I can see it. I was grabbing extra wood because I'm thinking about building a travel sign right near this, but now I'm starting to second guess that idea. Let's turn that on so we can see where it is. Ooh, man, visibility is awful. Oh, that's right. There is a road that comes down to this one. loose rocks. Not sure whether it's this spot or a little bit further to our west that I had been thinking would be a good spot for a little town. I'd really like to find a couple of rocks so I can slap down a travel sign here. We're getting pretty... Nah, we're still a little ways away from where we built Centralia. That was over here. Shoot. Not copper ore I want, it's a stone. Get away from them in this direction. Travel signs in the way? Oh, shoot. Alright. Slightly lopsided. Can't actually see them. Oh, I think I pulled in that patrol too. Probably didn't want to do that. Oh, that's a few more than I had counted on. Oh, I'm hitting the fence. All right. Got what, 6 archers and crossbowmen? A little worried about them getting shot on me. Now they're all hitting the fence. Oop, that one went through. I really can't afford to be missing these. Alright. I was in a little bit of a bad spot there. Alright. Get our health as high as we can. That's why I built that travel sign, so I can get back there very quickly. Oh, they're all still there. Okay, I thought they would have walked away. Okay, that's unexpected. Where to go to get the angle I need. Did not think that slight rise would be this much of an issue. Is the other way of dealing with this? Thought he was going to straighten up. Can I tempt you guys to come around the corner? Thank you. Don't. I saw you drawing a bead on me. Ouch. Alright, well, at least that hits him. Can't really see him to get a headshot, but that's alright. side? Right here. Over here. Come get me. I've got patrols coming in from all sides. Let me shut this camp down. Shot, that works. Over here. Around that corner. Really? Stuck on something? That was embarrassing. Standing still and I still missed him. Alright. We have a lot of looting to do. was that patrol headed? Iron nails. Very nice. Otherwise, this is going to be unending. It's daytime. You know, it probably actually could draw aggro on that base from this fort, too. Mouse there for a sec. That's all I have. Why do I keep going in here? Oh, so just around. Alright, I don't know why my villagers seem to be getting stuck behind those palisades. I'm thinking about removing the defenses down there, especially since the palisade gate is useless, or the next closest thing to useless. Which is really a shame. It looks really cool. Just stick this in there for right now. Everything appears to be another patrol coming that direction. So let's get out of here. How are things going here? Looks like somebody was just working on it.
Look better.
Thatch and planks. Well, thatch, I'm sure we're out of wheat. So I guess when winter breaks, I'm going to have to make a trip down to the wheat field. Are they still stuck down here? Just have them disassemble that. Alright. Blackridge Pool. And Blackridge Pool is a dangerous area. There are so many large camps around it. Where am I going? Yeah. Okay.
Mind where you walk.
Let's go. I think I can go talk to Emily right now. I don't think I have to wait till tomorrow to talk to her. I wish all villages were like Farnworth, where the village boundary ends right at the edge. So these that you have to run all the way up in.
If you want something, well met. It's been rough, I'll tell you that. Anything else?
Okay. Seems like that's pretty much their standard stock. Does not seem to vary much. There's another argument for using the bow, because I can always buy arrows.
There's something going on in Blackridge Pool. Something bad. I don't know the exact details, but apparently you need to find out what's happening.
Well, Blackridge Pool will be done tomorrow. Well, that quest will be done tomorrow. Could try to take that out. I'm thinking about having a small village in this area. Well, kind of wanted it close enough that it could harvest hardwood. I don't know. Yeah, let's go back to town. What else is there while we wait? Father's grief. Oh, yeah. What do we have in the way of rawhide? Probably not much. Nothing. Unfortunate. I wonder if they're ever going to add mounts.
Hey, you.
Quiet.
Pretty cool to ride a horse around.
We are just prisoners in our own homes.
Any progress? Each day she's gone, it feels like my world's falling apart. My poor girl. How could they? She's just an innocent child. Did she survive? What am I going to do without her?
Side quest. Alright.
Trade your gold discreetly. A merchant's life isn't easy.
Did you switch your brain with a chicken? What were you?
Did I switch my brain with a chicken?
Hey,
what did she say?
You.
Alright, rude. Alright, I'm gonna show what I've been doing down here and maybe beat on a couple of nails for a little bit. See, I've got the fence across here. I'm now building this part of the guard post, this guard post here, And there's already a patrol on its way in, so I'm not going to get very far. And technically, they can't get to me until they break through that gate. Let's see how long it takes to break through that gate. Does not hold them long. Brigands too. I have bandits. Now that back gate, I am going to have to put fences around too. But that's going to have to be the way I bring in my troops. So that'll get fences right before combat starts. I should haul that stuff up to town at some point. Now, how does this get fixed? Alright, so I don't need any more material, but boy, that's a lot of hits it's going to require. It doesn't get closed until it's fully repaired, I guess. Heading in. I am going to have to take out, though, at least that next camp. Probably both of those other two camps. To try to decrease the number of these patrols. Okay. It gets replaced at half health. I'm curious. I don't have any wood. Let me grab... I'm kind of curious whether the door-sized gate, whether they'll attack that or if they only attack the main gate. Ooh. That's not gonna work. This fence is mostly underground. Come on, get this built before... Darn it. Would have been a perfect opportunity to test. Because if they don't attack the small door, but my villagers and merchants and stuff will still go through the small door, then that changes things. I mean, still not as useful as I would have liked it to be. But it means it can be used. Of course, my villagers were getting stuck on it entirely. That's not going to be an effective fence. That's not going to work. Not gonna work either. Try. What I really want is to be facing it this way. So it's higher. redo that other one, and I'm going to need to throw another piece. This is turning into a much bigger kerfuffle than I was expecting for a quick test. I am deliberately removing and rebuilding rather than moving because where it is right now is in the way of where I want to move it to. Floating fence over here. And then we need some more wood. I don't know why I keep losing my mouse. I mean, I guess the snow has something to do with it. All right. So I can still get in here. Although, it is showing that that one's damaged too. So, if I had noticed that, I probably could save myself a lot of effort, because that means that they will attack that one. Yeah, okay. We'll let this group engage, and we'll see what happens. Now the other thing is if I have my troops placed where they try to break through the front gate only, that would also solve the issue. I do have a bit of a vulnerability here. Angle that they can attack. They can shoot at me. They shoot so fast. How are they shooting that fast? Yep. Ooh, and they broke through both at the same time. That was not ideal. Okay. Well, experimentation will continue. When I'm less about to die. looks like blocking off the both entrances with gates is the only way that it's going to remain an effective fort. But we will continue to explore that, as well as continuing the quest line, the Blackridge Pool quest, and it looks like winter's ending, so raiding the wheat field next time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next time. Bye.